find teenage prejudice just as scary and unfair as people take racial prejudice or even sexism.
I was discriminated the other day by our Missoula Police Association when we were all chilling out by the hedge at Hellgate High School. I got arrested for basically doing nothing but standing there, and he came up to me and he told me to leave, and I asked him why, and he said, leave or go to jail. And I said, go to jail. And I was about to say why, and then he threw me up against his cop car and arrested me.
I'm sick of when you go into a store, you look around, go out, and people ask you to empty your backpack or jump up and down because they automatically think that since you're a teenager, you'll shoplift.
I opened the door and spit outside, and he got all pissed because I was spitting, telling me it was all rude and shit and stuff. And so he spit on my shoe.
Personally, I've been kicked out of many restaurants due to my age and because I didn't buy a 6-course meal, and yet people that are like 40 and sitting there drinking coffee didn't get kicked out.
Anyway, I seen this cop come up. I started up my car and I started to pull away, and he followed us for no reason at all. And then I stopped and he pulled us over, or he turned on his lights for no reason at all, and he just started hassling us. And I still think it was just because we had long hair and stuff.
On the whole, people from our local high school are pretty conscientious of what's going on and have lots of respect for our business. And if there are problems, most of the time they're really easily dealt with. Basically, I like kids. I was a kid once myself.
Once a friend and I went into a restaurant, a pizza place, and when we got there was nobody there. And we sat there and we waited for them to come and take our order. And they kept walking by us, the waiters and the waitresses, and they wouldn't stop and ask us what we wanted. And so by the time we ate, the restaurant was completely empty, and we had been there maybe 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
I went under this line that says do not cross, and this policeman came up to me and told me politely just to stop, to just not cross the line or whatever, right? And then I just stepped over the line, like, to get around some people because they were in my way and I was leaving. And then I go, and forgot and remembered that he had told me not to cross the line. And I went back under the line, and he came up to me and he grabbed me by the shoulder, was a total asshole to me, and called my name down to the police station, and was just really abusive.
I wanted everyone to know that I wasn't Catholic, so I decided to shave my head. I swear to God, I called them to the office more than anybody else. It was all just because I had a shaved head.
I was like a freshman in high school, and I was wearing this bandana right here. And I was outside walking in my neighborhood, and a cop stopped me and my friends and started harassing us and started patting us down for no reason at all because I had this bandana on.
A lot of teenagers work there, and adults are really rude to the teenagers because they don't think that we can do the job right.
Where you go into a shop and they like watch you, and you know they're looking at you, and they come over and they're like, don't touch anything, don't touch anything. And I just want to, say, look, I have money. I mean, it's not like my money's any different than anyone else's.
I was standing there waiting because I needed to buy some film. I was standing at the counter waiting. I was the only one there. They're completely ignoring me. Some guy walks up, probably 30, 40 years old, and instantly 4 people are there, oh, can we help you? And I'm just standing like, excuse me, I was here first. I need film. But it doesn't matter because I'm just a teenager and I obviously am too stupid to read anything.
People sat down in a booth right next to me. They were adults. They got served before I did. They got their food and everything before I even got my order taken. And then other people sat in a table like across the way and they got served before I did. It was bullshit.
How does that make you feel?
Shitty. Pretty shitty.
Really low sometimes.
Made me mad.
I was pissed off.
Very bad. Pretty horrible about it.
Very violated by it.
I wanted to get really angry, but I felt too beaten down.
Treat kids like adults, you're going to act more like adults. They have just as much right to make their own decisions as you do. why not let them?
When I try to talk to adults as equals and stuff, because a lot of times I feel that I am their intellectual equal at least, and they won't, honor my opinion at all, and I find that that's really annoying.
I think that's the easiest kind of discrimination for people to get away with. There's no laws really protecting it. When you discriminate against race or religion, you have laws to protect those, and it will go to court, but there's no real laws protecting against it.
And adults don't make it any easier. It's a difficult time to be learning the lessons about life, and adults don't make it any easier. We don't model for you the behaviors that necessarily are the best behaviors for you to learn.
The taxpayers don't want to give us money to pay for it because they have this big prejudice against students, and if it has anything relating to students, and they don't want to pay for it. And Hellgate is a historical site, and so if the students weren't here, they'd probably give us money. But here we are, and they're not going to. They'd rather give things to like the carousel than their own children's education.
That kids go through their own lives and their hells, and that you can't stereotype kids.
I can't understand you young people. I mean, I just can't understand you. I guess you've just had it too easy. We've spoiled you till you're soft and rotten.
What do you mean?
The way you show no responsibility.
Responsibility to what?
Why, to our democratic way of life, to our tax-supported institutions.
To individual human animals?
Ours is a government of laws, not of men.
Well, maybe that's the problem.
Our laws are sacred.
Aren't our people sacred?
Until a law is removed legally from its statute books, it must be obeyed blindly by everybody if we want to continue to live in a democratic society and not slide back into anarchy. We've got to have laws and retribution. Ever since we've crawled out of the caves, retribution has followed wrongdoing as night and day. When retribution ceases to follow evil, then the fabric of civilization begins to unravel.
If we've always had retribution, how do we know what happens when we don't have it anymore?
You kids in this weirdo place. I don't know what it is you get yourselves into, but you wouldn't be in all this mess with your government and with the church if someone had raised you with a little guts, if someone had put the fear of God into you.
You're talking about the fear of authority.
Authority? Damn right. You never learned to respect authority.
Well, in order to be respected, authority has got to learn how to be respectable.
Oh, our dully constituted authority isn't respectable enough for you?
The only authority I respect is that which makes butterflies fly south in the fall and north in the springtime.
You mean God?
Not necessarily.
You can't possibly question authority. Who are you to question it? You don't remember the war against the fascist aggression back in the 40s, when America defended herself against Hitler. You weren't even born. Young lady, I risked my life in order that you could have freedom and education and all the good things of our society. The authorities of this nation saved it as a free and decent place for you to live in. But you don't remember that, do you? I risked my life.
You risked your life? But what else have you ever risked? Have you ever risked disapproval? Have you ever risked economic security? Have you ever risked a belief? I see nothing particularly courageous in risking one's life. So you lose it and you go to your hero's heaven and everything is milk and honey till the end of time, right? You get your reward and suffer no earthly consequences. That's not courage. Real courage is risking something that might force you to rethink your thoughts and suffer change and stretch consciousness. Real courage is risking one's cliches.
What the hell do you know? Who are you, one infantile weirdo girl, to make those charges? What crap? What nerve? The United States is and always has been the best country on earth.
The United States is only 200 years old. There were great civilizations in China and India for over 4,000 years. Tibet was in a state of advanced enlightenment over 6,000 years ago.
I'm an American and I'm proud of it.
Well, I'm a human being and prepared to accept the consequences.
Well, we gotta take the pickup.
The pickup?
Yeah, the pickup.
But it's a senior picnic. I don't want to go to my one and only senior picnic in a dang old pickup.
Well, gosh almighty, Luann, I can't help it.
What the heck good is it for your daddy to have a brand new step-down Hudson Hornet if we never get to use the danged old thing?
I don't know. It seems like everything I do is wrong.
Boy, that's the truth.
Well, Pete and Ruthie Lee are going in his pickup.
So what?
Well, it's just that Ruthie Lee don't mind none.
Of course it don't bother Ruthie Lee none. She practically lives in Pete Honeycutt's pickup seat. I'll bet her bra spends more time on the dang gear shift than it does on her.
Luann Hampton, you know that ain't true.
It's too so. I seen him when she was parked out at the drive-in, and they was dang near naked.
I didn't see nothing.
Of course, you never saw nothing. He was too busy watching the movie, more worried about old Gary Cooper than Grace Kelly was.
Well, I like that movie.
Boy, you sure did.
Well, I did.
No wonder Ruthie Lee has so many chest colds in the wintertime.
Well, if Pete and Ruthie Lee's going on like that, it just means they ain't got no respect for each other.
Or for Gary Cooper.
Reverend Stone says that goings on like that is just plain unchristian and disrespectful.
Oh, brother.
Goings on like that in a driving as such is just plain unchristian.
Well, at least they were sharing something more than a danged old box of popcorn.
Well, a true Christian is pure in body and mind.
I wish you'd stop preaching, Billy Bob. Every time we have something important to discuss, you come up with another dang sermon.
What is it important that we're discussing anyway?
Why, your daddy's stepped-down Hudson Hornet, that's what.
My daddy's... Gosh almighty, Luann.
You don't have to yell, Billy Bob.
Well, I told you, and I told you, and I told you. You can't have the Hudson. You gotta
Why not?
'Cause Daddy's gotta take it down to Big Spring.
Seems plumb funny to me that your daddy picks the very day of the senior picnic to go on over to Big Spring. Doesn't he know it's the most important event of our whole schooling career?
Well, I don't know if he does or not. It's just that...
Don't hardly seem fair to look forward to something for all these years and have your daddy come along and mess things up.
Well, I don't think he's messed anything up. It's just that
He's doing it out of spite, Billy Bob.
He don't think it's spite.
And spite in my book is just plain unchristian and sinful. Good night, Billy Bob.
Hello, hear me?
Here we go.
Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Just okay. You keep that and tell me. I can get through. Go here.
Do I wear my clothes?
Got it?
You saw. Breaking up the game, I mean.
Okay then. Why?
I just don't like to see the way you act when Ernie's around.
And how's that?
Oh, pretending so.
Who's pretending? Ernie and me happen to like a couple of beers and a hand of poke. Why do you have to act like somebody's mother?
I'm sorry, Arthur.
Why don't you call me Art like everybody else?
Alright, I'm sorry, Art. Want to go down to the drugstore?
For what?
I don't know, Coke, soda.
On top of beer?
Oh.
Janet, what did you mean when you said you wished your father was different? The way he's so funny about lipstick and stuff, and doesn't like you to date guys?
I wish I would go downtown with Mama. I'm going to, the minute I graduate.
What the hell? Lots of parents raise king with their kids, especially girls.
Yes, but my father doesn't raise king. He says, how could you raise me this way? How could you? And then he cries.
Cries?
Real tears.
Are your dad's a grown-up yet? College professor.
I know. He makes me feel so bad. Arthur, dance with me.
No, I can't.
It's no big mystery now, just walk in time with the music. You won't work if you keep on being so standoffish. No, Goofy, closer. You catching on?
I think so. You better stop soon.
You're doing fine. Everybody's self-conscious at first.
Yeah.
Carl's in here. He goes to the dances all the time. Real ones, downtown.
I wanted to dance with you, not Ernie.
I'd give anything if I could be like him.
Now why?
He's really got a smooth tongue. I admire that. Look it out. I don't really know him. I don't even know him, folks. Does that sound bad?
Not to me. Seems to me the only people who can really talk are people in love.
Maybe so.
You're kicking the balls.
Did a good job. We run.
She's gonna come over to pick her up.
Here comes Glenn. We're in trouble. Run. Wow, that was close.
And I'm here to talk to you today about diversion ditches. Diversion ditches are necessary for rancher survival. It's used for irrigation, but they can also be misused. Like here we are in the middle of February, and this irrigation ditch is flowing. Does it really need to be flowing in February? Also, irrigation ditches can run through areas that have been developed. Do people in Lincolnwood really need water to water their pastures for cows? Also, during the hot, dry summer, too much water can be taken out of our streams, and the streams can run dry. This ruins the stream's ecosystem. But all of this can be avoided with stricter water laws, regularly enforcing these water laws, and proper management. Thanks for your time.
Carl, wake up! Fish, Carl! What do you think it means, Carl?
Wait a minute. We could breathe before. So that means we're underwater.
But, Carl, I can't swim.
It's easy. You just wiggle around like this. So if we're fish, then you must be a salmon. Salmon.
If you're a fish, you must be a carp. Carl, the carp. I'm hungry, Carl. What do fish eat? Worms. Where do you find worms at, Carl?
In the dirt.
I can't find no worms, Carl.
Some fish don't eat worms.
Some fish eat other fish, Carl. And I'm bigger than you.
Wait! These fish are a whole lot easier to catch.
What kind of fish do you think they are, Carl?
Goldfish?
Wrong color. I'll bet they're bronze fish. Fish. Yeah.
They don't taste very good, though.
Wait a minute. Carl, where do you think all the big fish are?
I don't know.
I'll bet that's where the humans are. Carl, I'm awfully hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, look, food, a pop! It looks a whole lot better than worms. No, wait, Carl! It might be a trap set by the humans. All right, now hold it. Oh. Carl! Carl! Oh. Carl! I guess I'll have to swim with you guys for now. And then you have to zoom in. And then you already had the scene with me wobbling next to the fuckers. We're done! Let's go. I'm not fucking done. Dude, woo!
So then you said you're
Smile for the camera.
It all happened a few days ago, during spring break. Things were fine until we started having problems.
problems like bombs and murder.
Yeah, like who'd not kill us?
Then our friend Mike went over to Taco Bell before he came over to our house. And the Taco Bell dude gave him a loaded burrito.
A loaded burrito?
Yes, a loaded burrito.
Hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing? What are you doing tonight?
I'm going over to Xavier now. They're getting an egg for us. Guys, bring some pizza and kids bring some eggs.
I don't much for like pizza tonight. I think I'll head over to Taco Bell and get myself 7 layer.
Okay, see yourself. Be there by 8.
Alright, man. See you later.
See ya.
Welcome to Taco Bell, may I please take your order?
Yeah, one minute.
Take your time, order when you're ready.
This is it. Let's get the sucker while we still can.
I'll have a 7 layer burrito, please.
Okay, would you like fries with that?
What?
Never mind. 99 cents at the window.
99 cents. Ha 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 ha.
he's gonna get here?
Girl said he was gonna get Mike to come over. Well, Jerome should be here by now. I didn't bring a food truck. Okay. Deal with Xavier in your own way. Did you bring the eggs? I want to nail Mr. Clemens for giving me that damn F. Well, if he studied.
Hi, Mom.
You bring some pizza?
No, I thought Claude brought some.
Nope.
Thanks.
Just call.
Okay, but Claude's paying.
How come?
Oh, no, I can't pay for everything.
We do eat almost everything over here. Well, why don't you pay for it? I can't. I'm still waiting for my tax return to come back. Like I'm rich or something. Well, your parents are loaded. You can have them do anything you want. You can make this whole town jump if you gave it all the money. I did.
Hello? What? You mean... Oh my god. Thanks, dude. Yes, we're all over here. Mike was killed!
Mike? Mike?
Mike?
What?
Who told you this? Who just called?
Jerome. He's coming over.
Go to the bathroom. Don't feel too good.
Look, your girl tried to get your in, right?
What?
Long story. I can't believe it! How did you know where to find him? I decided to hit Taco Bell too, and I was coming over here, and I saw him parked, and all of a sudden, it exploded. The car? No, him.
Dude, oh man, did it like paint the interior red and stuff?
Yeah, terribly gory.
I think I'm gonna hurl.
You got the money?
Yeah, just go easy on me.
What do you mean?
No bruises, and don't try to beat me up or anything, okay?
What the heck is it?
Everybody down on the floor.
Losers. What?
What are you talking about? Ah! Die, sucker. I thought you were kidding about Claudia.
Well, I guess I caught on, and Claudia wasn't moved by the unfortunate change of events.
Well, do you really think I get killed by those guys? How did you get back? Knew those guys were up to something. My rib started to tick, so I set up my own death.
Where'd you get an extra body?
Cemetery. Cousin of mine's in the business. Ew, that's perverted, dude. Well, it was either 98-year-old Frank or me.
That's still sick.
Ugh. Hey, where's Kate? Who did this to you?
Yes. Come on, get me untied.
Well, Claudia and Jerome ended up going to the slammer.
Good thing. Came back to school and always saw 20/20 cameras and movie producers.
We all had to report and testify.
The cameras were there too. I can't wait for her album.
Kate became an executive rep for selling rubber ducks. Now she's rich.
But that still keeps me wondering.
What?
Why are they once dead?
They only killed Mike.
Maybe they were jealous of her.
Jealous of what?
Good question.
They're pleading insanity.
That explains it.
Claudia hired those thugs.
No wonder. Mike told me that the Taco Bell dude mentioned something about fries.
Fries? Well, there you go. Taco Bell doesn't have fries.
Yeah, duh.
Mike says he still can't get that dude out of his car.
Has he tried a cleaning service?
I don't know.
What am Mom and Dad gonna do when they get home?
Sign our contract.
Billy Ray was the preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, Cousin Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He'd kiss and tell me everything's alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Lord, he was. Yes, he was. How well I remember the look was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we've grown, and the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. The only one who could ever reach me. He was the sweet talking son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me. I guess I am the son of a preacher. The only one who could ever woo me. Sweet talking son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever woo me. Was the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever reach me.
It's a true story of 9 people.
Picked to live in a house.
In Montana. To see what happened when people stop.
Stop being normal.
And start getting psycho!
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm 26 years old. I just love living in the town. There's some really cute guys. There's this one I really want to get with, but I hope he doesn't mind that I'm really a guy.
Hi, I'm Biff. And I wear jock straps instead of underwear.
But I'm real anxious to meet the people I'm supposed to hang out in this apartment with. That's right.
Hi. I'm calm right now because I took my medication, but you know, I'm usually pretty hyper. And that's why I have this helmet, you know, because otherwise I might hurt myself, you know, get a concussion, something bad like that. And so, that's why I have the helmet. Oh, and people call me Hyperboy.
Hi, I'm Bambi, and I used to work on an exotic phone sex line, but now I got picked to live here, and I'm so excited because I can't wait to sleep with all the guys. Well, bye.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm a recruiter. I was picked to live with these losers, but now I'm gonna recruit them. You know, I really enjoy Army life. It's got all the neat stuff, like your M16s, your 45s, your M203s, your AT4s, your hand grenades, you got your tanks, your helicopters. I'm pretty gung-ho on this stuff.
Dude, there's weed in there.
So you wanna be a gangster? All that shit, smoke any mother ego trip.
Yo, I'm a gangster from East LA. They call me Cash. If anybody be messing with me, they get gatted.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm 23 years old, and I've been a part of the feminist movement since I was probably about 12 years old. I can't believe that I live in this house. The men are just chauvinistic pigs, and the women, I'll follow them. I hate this place. I can't believe I'm living here.
Hi, my name's Herman. I'm a nerd. I like to read and work on computers, and I'm 25 years old, and I pull straight A's.
There you go.
Who are you? Casey. May I sit here? I'm Biff, and I wear jock straps. I'm football. What are you reading? She's nowhere as beautiful as you are. What? Gosh, darn it! Ugh. Yeah! Gosh darn it, man.
What's wrong?
Dude, I just got rejected by the most beautiful girl in the world.
Who?
Her name's Casey.
I don't know. Casey. I don't know how to say this.
Gosh, she's so beautiful.
That's a guy.
What? How can it be a guy?
That's a guy dressed up as a girl.
No! I just kissed her! Oh! Go!
That's a girl, man.
That's a guy. I mean, it's a guy. You're a guy.
Dude, and I kissed her.
Oh, that's a guy?
Yes.
He's looking at us.
No.
Oh, man.
He forgot his medication.
His pills, man. Chill, man.
Put in his medication.
Oh, gosh, man. Hyper boy. Oh.
Jeez, that was amazing.
Are you guys going?
What's that look for?
You went outside the house looking like that.
Yeah, you got a problem with it?
No, I guess I wouldn't have a problem with it if I was a slut like you.
Oh, like you're better than me?
Oh, like I am.
Yeah, I heard about you and your little toys. Here's a hint. Batteries aren't included.
Yeah, I heard about you and your little toys too, sweetie.
Oh, big deal. I make sure everyone hears about them.
Sure you do.
What, you got a personal problem with me? Why don't you tell me about it?
You are such a little whore.
At
I
least I don't
cannot
have-
believe how many people you sleep with on a daily basis.
At least I don't have cobwebs.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Stay out of it! You want to borrow my dustbuster? Hey, what's up, big boy?
Nothing. Just leave me alone.
What are you reading?
My book.
Well, I can see that.
That's right.
So you just like mind stuff, no physical?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
Oh, come on.
No, leave me alone or else I'm gonna go tell.
Who are you gonna tell?
I don't know.
Well, they can join in.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
So I'm just gonna be here reading my book.
Well, I'll be back for you.
No, you won't.
Out of the way, important stuff coming in.
Hey, what's he playing with?
This is a truck driver. He's just bringing stuff in. And he's got to load up back here. You see?
Well, why don't you come play with me?
Well, okay.
Well, what do you want to play?
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, why don't you calm down a little, okay?
No, I want to play.
Oh,
I want to play.
I gotta go.
Play.
Oh my gosh! This is too much for me.
Hey, Jesus. Hey, I hear you're a man.
Yeah, I am.
You want to be a real man?
I thought I was.
No. Be a real man. You got arm.
No, I'm against violence.
Sit down. Let me explain it to you. All right. See me? I'm a real man. See this loser over here?
No one's a loser, scum. Drop! No, you drop, big boy. Let go!
Hey, wake up!
What do you want?
What are you doing?
Sleeping?
Well, why are you sleeping?
Because I was tired.
Well, you don't look very comfortable.
I'm not.
Oh, come on, well, let's go do something.
What do you want to do?
I don't...
And the earth. The earth was a void, and shapeless, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was moving over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be lights, camera, action!"
Professor Kugelschwinter, and you are here today to learn from me how to make a professional film. Lesson number 1, the aerial shot. When the camera is mounted on a crane, you can follow the subject from above, hence the aerial shot.
Oh no.
Not all shots in a movie are taken at eye level. Low, high, and oblique camera angles are used to make films more interesting. In a swish pan, the camera suddenly pans so fast that the image blurs. Ah! I was just studying my home city of Nairobi, Kenya, and it occurred to me I should tell you about the chase scene. A chase is made more effective by cutting between the pursuer and the pursued.
To the rescue! Snap back, you got this. You better let a trained professional take care of this.
When the filmmaker does not wish to sacrifice his actors' lives, he uses stuntmen. Roll the videotape and release.
Whoa! Good thing I was wearing my safety helmet. Ugh.
The most titillating moment in the shot is the extreme close-up. Relational cuts are also known as cutaways. The subjective shot reveals the point of view of the subject. Wake up, you derelict! Sound recorded on the set, but not in sync with the camera, is wild sound. Hey!
When a camera is mounted on a cart called a dolly, it's called a dolly shot.
Hi, this is Super Joe, again, minus the cape. I'm here today to demonstrate to you how to do a dolly shot. Wait! No, wait!
when the motion of the action is slower than humanly possible, it is called slow motion.
Proper exposure occurs when an optimum quantity of light strikes the film. Improper exposure occurs when never mind the improper exposure. We don't need that. It's okay.
What was that? A distant call of distress? A fair maiden in trouble? A flood, perhaps? This calls for some super action. And I'm just the super action figure to do it. Have faith, fair maiden. I'm coming.
Hey, I'm over here!
Oh, I'm coming, fair maiden. Ow. Ow. Up and away. Super Joe to the rescue.
And then one day, I just decided to run to the edge of town and just went to the edge of the county then, and then I just decided to run across the whole state. I guess I just needed some time to think over my life a little bit. Just kept on running, people couldn't understand, but my mama always said, just keep on running. Well, I had to go. Bye.
Super Joe to the rescue!
Well, it's about time. Did you bring me my soda?
Ghosts, memories, and similar effects are sometimes done through double exposure. Ooh, you're a cute little capuchin. Climbing to great heights to film the subject below entails the massive elevation shot. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh man, that was hard.
Establishing an overall view of the scene is called a long shot.
Hey, Super Joe! Will you go out with me?
Not by a long shot. I'm a superhero. I have a reputation to live up to.
Deep Focus by Hugh Jazz. Wide-angle shots are said to have great depth of field because the field or space around the subject stays in focus for great distances in front and in back of it. This effect in wide-angle shots is sometimes called deep focus.
A lap dissolve merges two shots by blending the end of the first into the beginning of the next.
A montage consists of a series of relatively quick cuts, which bring together events related in theme from different times and places.
Titillating. Hey! Wake up!
Small
lap.
A montage.
In a jump cut, the same subject is in one position in the first shot and in another position in the second shot. Jump cuts give the effect of the subject seeming to hop from one place to the next.
Don't worry, Bart Froggy. I'll save you.
Oh, clear, lover boy.
Pucker up, Dreamlips.
Ah.